everybody, Kane here, and welcome to another video of Out of Conquest. So, in the previous video, we spoke about core power, how can you suppress it, how much, which features, and all of those kinds of things. From that video, I deleted about a 10-minute segment talking about new features like Silverwing literature, like the new prism stuff in terms of prism awakening and arrays and all that kind of stuff. So in this one, we're gonna cover that right now, and deem it as sort of like a part 2, because it is also very important, and I kind of want to make videos like between 10 and 20 minutes long only. So the Silverwing literature is giving you a ton of buffs, so many buffs that even a few other features granting you like 4 or 5 million core, and this one granting like 1 million, they will not meet the values and the buffs and debuffs that this feature brings you. Now, the way I notice the core power increasing is if I upgrade random stuff in here, like just some stats, some breakthroughs, it's raising, like say 50,000, but I'm getting about 50,000 or less. Now, if I go on to confidential and I'm upgrading stuff like this, like for example, this huge debuff, all units decrease enemies' resistance with attacks, I got more core power than what this particular current power gave. So let's give it the benefit of the doubt. This is 740,000 current power, but we can just give it 1 million core power, maybe a tiny bit more, right? It's not much difference, but the buffs that you're getting in terms of attack values, in terms of additional buffs, people who upgrade it further get just straight up more damage on the enemy. 23 will just be sort of like an eggplant towards PC players, because not only you're gonna get D-clicks, basically if you're attacking somebody that just randomly gets a shield, you're gonna be blocked from casting abilities and all that kind of nonsense. So a ton of stuff like this is just for barely any core power, mind you. Let alone we have like 2 of these books that are just granting insane stats, like damage dealt to troops by all units. That means heroes, Avril, Tisafin, Lee, whatever is doing more damage to armies. You have all units decrease resistances with attacks. All units, heroes, dragon, whatever. Dragon doesn't really do that much damage, but pretty much the buffs are actually pretty good. Like they are huge, but the core power they give barely anything, right? Same with here, like you're gonna get a ton of true values. They don't give that much core power. Now we have to touch on heroes. What do they give? So when Silverwing literature was released, I had about 50-ish, 45 to 60 million attack of my Avril. Yes, I did upgrade some stuff, but pretty much by upgrading, say, Silverwing literature by 1 million core, I kind of doubled or almost tripled the attack value of my Avril, and I only got 1 million core. So it kind of, makes you think. If you suppressed your core power from other features, and you just upgraded newer features in terms of Silverwing literature, and you just, spent a little bit in terms of getting the new prisms and upgrading that in terms of this, then perhaps awaken that, you could be below 20 million core easily, and you could have an Avril with the attack value of more than 400, 500 million attack. Now, if you don't think that that's possible, I have a buddy who is spending on new features, and his Avril is close to 400 million attack. Now, his prism is tier 12. He has the awakening on that prism, but the generic prism is level 12. So if he does level that prism to tier 15, that attack value is straight up 450 million. Now, those of you who think he's using hero attack stuff, he isn't. He has about, I think, 25 to 30 prisms, so it's not even full prisms on his account yet, meaning there's gonna be a ton more buffs to hero attack. Then if he gets all prisms, he's not going to raise too much in core power. He's going to raise that value to 450, 500 million and stay around same core, plus all the buffs from Dragon eventually, from heroes, their prison buffs, all that kind of stuff. he will not even need to cast like multiple abilities before he's gonna kill stuff. He's just gonna cast Blizzard and he's gonna body like heroes, frontline army, whatever. Now, the other thing is, how much do you think that stuff like unit skins give in terms of core power? As far as I'm told by a few people, this 5-piece effect goes throughout the races, meaning if you get all 5 races max skins, they give you 100% true stat values. Now again, I don't have the skins, I cannot confirm 100%. If you're gonna go for something like this, please ask around your friends in your group, all that kind of stuff, if they would be able to confirm that as well. But that is what I heard from a few people, and that is 100% true values to your army's attack and HP. So if you have 20 million, your frontline will be 40 million, which is insane. It's really insane. And how much do you think core power you're gonna get? Almost nothing. Literally almost nothing. Then you go forward into heroes. Hero skins is another example, but of course you can get hero skins. So you have 10% stats on max HP of Avril. You improve her stuff. The skin is just giving you like straight up 15 million attack, right? Like 6 million HP. How much core power you get from this? Like, I don't think you even get 1,000, maybe from 1 to 5,000 at the maximum. That's it. For so much stats, that's literally it, right? So for example, the dragon as well. How much core power do you think they get for dragon skins and whatever? You can literally just close to double the values of your dragon, and you're not gonna get almost any core power from that stuff, right? And that's also a thing. And you can actually hide the skins of the dragon easily. Then again, abilities. Now they have released like multiple graters, and some people are like, yeah, but those graters don't do much, or stuff like that, or whatever. You know, let's check a few of them, and then we're gonna make our own decision whether or not they're kind of overpowered, you know? So we go on to this. I think it's this one that I checked before. Like, for example, Blessed and Snaring. So the dragon is usually frontline if you're facing burst versus burst, burst versus stall. The swell is gonna hit majority of the frontline heroes around your burst. So you reduce their evade chance by high values. You reduce their healing received and crit resistance by 55%. Now, do you guys know that a huge portion of a frontline's tankiness, that of heroes as well, is pretty much on healing received, regenerations, all that kind of stuff. Many things raise their HP values. Shields also play a part, but I mean, even resistances, yes, play a part, but healing received, they're gaining like from 5 to 10% healing per second or regeneration per second. Some heroes like, say, Balrog, they get 1% per a unit death and all that kind of stuff. Like, there is plenty of healing. There's even literally hero masteries that you could insert properly, and multitude of other trinkets, equipment, heroes, all that kind of stuff. And you're telling me that this particular ability is not really that powerful when it literally just debuffs such huge values, and you literally don't even need to sacrifice almost anything, right? And how much core power does this give? This gives nothing. Now, of course, not many people have it, but many people who are flexing, not all of them, but like probably 50% plus, they have at the very least one of these paywall abilities. Right, so you kind of need to understand that, you know, paying money right now is a lot different than paying money 1 year ago, 2, 3 years ago. You just gain basic speed up resources, you upgraded some features, you gain stats. Now, spending money, you just get such a huge advantage that it's almost impossible to compete in some circumstances. Like, if you're spending money, you get the VIP treatment to the point that you get just a free win. Not particularly a free win, but like a 75% chances of an easier win. More or less really depends on some formations, if you really prioritize stuff, if you really just made one of the best possible formations, and even then the spenders will not require to fully optimize to just cast one ability of an Avril and just body your entire field. Yes, that's how it kind of is, and kind of how it will go in the very near future. And I don't even know if we're gonna get any greater abilities. Now that's a whole other story, right? Because some people like myself, I was kind of lucky that, you know, I got Blessed Dragon Scale, I got Aura Blast. Now those people don't even have a chance to get this ability. Like the newer servers, people are just bodied because they don't have a chance to get these abilities. Like people don't understand that many people require these abilities, and they would need to spend like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of Linari for a lucky wheel to get just one of these abilities. Come on, man. Like the game is, I kind of like the game, but the way the game is going, it's actually deterring many people. And then you have clowns who just assume they're better than everybody with like a multitude of spending, and then hiding half of the stuff that they can upgrade or they don't upgrade because they want to flex and all that kind of bullshit. I mean, it's just becoming a clown fiesta in this game at the moment. And, you know, the game itself, the developers, they're not really assisting the game to become better. But yeah, that is what I kind of wanted to report about this game. Like, that's the sort of nonsense is happening, and that's the sort of thing that majority of us kind of have to deal with. Now, personally, the game, like half a year ago, I think it was okay. Like, it started dishing out events. People were having fun. There weren't really such huge differences in terms of values, in terms of PvP, skins, paywall stuff. Now the game is just becoming a literal clown fiesta. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Do let me know in the comments down below what you also think about this, and whether or not your values kind of raise from Silverwing literature as well. Because again, that's something that I kind of noticed, and I mean, it's very visible on some people, and some people are very quick to deny it, but their lies are literally just visible throughout their entire account, placements, heroes, you know, all that kind of nonsense. It's very, very visible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, do hit that subscribe button. It would help me out a lot. As well as if you would wish to support me more than just watching my videos, I have made a Patreon page where you would be able to do just that. And in return, I would be able to help you out more individually in terms of events, PvP, formations, and stuff like that. As well as I would like to thank all of my patrons for the support. I really, really appreciate it for your subscriptions. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching, take care, and stay safe out there.